Have you ever wondered what differentiates the successful dentists from the average ones? Even I used to think about it. But after connecting with hundreds of successful dentists, both online and offline, I realized there are certain factors which differentiate them from the rest of the pack. One such difference is the mindset factor known as c'est la vie. Now, what does c'est la vie mean? To explain you that, I'll have to tell you a story of Thomas Alva Edison. I'm sure you have heard of Thomas Edison in your school days. He was a famous businessman and innovator. He had 1,000 plus patents, out of which the famous ones include the light bulb, motion pictures, sound recording. His lab site had multiple buildings. At the age of 67, on December 10th, 1914, at around 5:30, there was a massive explosion at his lab area. Half of his buildings were ablaze. A lot of fire brigades went there to try and stop it, but still half of the lab site was completely destroyed. He was staring and gazing at this entire event as it unfolded. Looking at him, his son got tensed, who was 24 years then, ran towards his father and asked him, "How are you?" He was worried how his father would react. But Thomas Edison, on the other hand, calmly looked towards his son and told, "Go and get your mother and her other friends. They will never see a fire like this ever again." Edison was quoted by the New York Times as saying, "Although I am 67 years old, I will start all over again tomorrow." So, what is c'est la vie? It's a French saying which means it's life. Yes, in your life, you're going to face various difficulties and setbacks. But what differentiates the successful ones from the average ones is they realize it's a part of life. They have to accept it and make the most out of it. They do not sit and crib that the government is not doing anything, the associations are not doing anything, or the patients are not accepting treatment easily. They make use of the things they have and try to be the best version of themselves. Yes, there are very few seats available in government dental colleges and private colleges are expensive. But if you want to be successful, you have to be willing to study hard and try and crack the NEET MDS and get into a government college. Yes, there are less jobs available out there once you clear BDS. But if you want to be good, you'll make yourself competent by learning the skills which might include clinical skills, communication skills, and get yourself out there a good job. I'm not asking you to continue with clinical dentistry if you're not enjoying it. If you want to shift into a non-clinical option, yes, you should do it. If you want to go abroad after BDS, yes, you should do it. But remember, whatever you get into, you are going to face setbacks. There are going to be difficulties in whichever field you get into. So if you're quitting dentistry just because you're scared, then think again. If you put your head down, work hard, there is enough scope in clinical dentistry as well. So remember, c'est la vie. It's life. Whichever option you plan to take, I am sure you can be successful if you put your wholehearted effort into it. And depending upon what you want to do after BDS, you can go and check out our entire playlist. Whether it's abroad after BDS, whether it's non-clinical options, whether it's succeeding in clinical dentistry in India or cracking the NEET MDS. Other than that, do not forget to share this with your friends who are feeling down and thinking there is not much scope in dentistry in India. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar. This is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed.